Today in our Spotlight segment from Connect 2025 in Arizona, I've invited Molly Weiss, Group President of Wealth Platforms at Envestnet, to join me here today to discuss how technology is transforming the user experience for both investors and advisors. Molly is also joining us as a panelist here at the Connect 2025 event to speak about partnership and technology. At Envestnet, Molly manages a broad array of technologies and services, such as portfolio management, financial planning, and performance reporting. She's responsible for creating an overall comprehensive financial ecosystem. Molly, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here with you and excited to be at the conference as well.
Thank you. We're so thrilled to have you here. And you really sort of see it all at Envestnet in terms of creating this comprehensive financial ecosystem. And you've been there for about 20 years. So tell us a little bit about Envestnet, what you focus on there, and importantly, how does tech really play a key role?
Tech is definitely at the forefront of how we think about empowering advisors. So we spend a lot of time thinking about how to make advisors more efficient, how to help them provide more and more services and solutions to their clients, and importantly also how we can help advisors do that at scale. So how we can help them really create portfolios and manage client accounts and ultimately serve their clients.
So, solving for scale must be pretty challenging. And, what are some of the problems right now that really need solving? And again, how does tech play a role?
We really believe that advisors want to create custom portfolios or solve client needs with specific portfolios. And so one of the things that we think a lot about in terms of scale is certainly how to help advisors do portfolio management at scale. So we have a proposal system that really is intended to help the advisor go through the process of creating a portfolio all the way through to opening accounts and really using technology to allow for that kind of customization or personalization so that they can scale their practices.
And I'm sure that's the holy grail for everybody.
It is.
And personalization at scale, right, is really a concept as well, and that's everybody's dream. And where are you at with that journey, and how close are advisors to being able to do that?
Using the Envestnet technology system, they can definitely create very custom portfolios, but we're always thinking about ways to increase and enhance that capability. So one of the great things about our partnership between Envestnet and iCapital is thinking about how to incorporate additional types of assets or investments into a client's portfolio. So structured investments is an important component of what we offer to the advisor for flexibility, but obviously we're also talking about alternatives and creating easier access for advisors to create those custom portfolios that also include things like alternative investments.
So I mentioned we're very thankful for the iCapital investment partnership, and from your perspective, what was the origin of the partnership and how is it going, and what is some of the focus of it right now?
What's really exciting to us at Envestnet about the iCapital partnership is the technology. I think that iCapital is thinking about a lot of the same things that Envestnet has and continues to think about. Certainly data, so getting alternatives data or alternative investment data into client performance reports or client holdings reports is something that you're squarely focused on. We're also focused on that as well. So I think that element of our partnership is really important. And then as we think about building out that proposal capability or that ability to do custom portfolios on the Envestnet platform that include alternative investments or structured notes, that's a really important part of the iCapital Envestnet partnership as well.
Yeah, I'm glad you bring it up because we certainly see a great increase in demand for alternative investments and also structured notes, and really this desire of the advisor to be able to incorporate all of that, public markets, private markets, alternatives, SI, into a portfolio. But I'm sure there's a lot of pain points associated with that in the industry. So any way you're solving for that at Envestnet?
It's actually, I think, our partnership that is solving for it, because I think that certainly iCapital has spent a lot of time thinking about how to more seamlessly create an advisor experience that's not swivel chair, that's not having to go to multiple systems to create that portfolio. So I think for us, thinking about how to create a UMA that has an alternative sleeve and use our proposal and portfolio management capabilities, but connected to an iCapital that can really help surface the right documentation and the right level of information that would need to be included as a part of that workflow. I think that's really exciting to us.
So as a technologist, I'm sure another aspect that's really exciting to you is leveraging artificial intelligence, and everybody's focused on it. I'm sure it's a big focus for you as well. So what are some of the best AI opportunities you see right now within Envestnet?
I love this question because I'm excited about AI and I'm excited about how it will help really empower advisors. There's talk sometimes about how AI might replace advisors, but I actually think it's exactly the opposite. I think AI will help advisors serve their clients better and also spend more time with their clients and know their clients better. So we have tons of data on the Envestnet platform, and that data can be used or can be enabled through AI to help make the advisor more productive, more valuable to the client by surfacing insights. So one of the most important ways that we're using AI kind of out of the gate is to transform data into something actionable and insightful to the advisor about the client, and not the advisor having to go hunt through reports or go search for something, but really surfacing up to the advisor something that they should pay attention to. So that's a really important and I think exciting implementation of AI.
It is hugely important. I always say that AI really has a potential to be the shortcut to productivity, and certainly as an advisor, you're inundated by all kinds of data, from financial market data to client data, et cetera. And so to be able to get the right data at the right time on your desktop is very important. So Molly, again, speaking of technology, you've been into the technology space for 20 years, and I'm sure you've seen a lot in terms of evolution, and also being a woman in technology, it must offer a unique and special perspective. So any thoughts you would share on your experience being a woman in technology, and what might you say in terms of how rewarding this career might be?
I didn't intend to start to end up in technology necessarily. I fell into it a little bit, and I think it was because technology just made sense to me. So as I was kind of understanding some of the business problems in our industry, the technology solutions just made sense in my head. So I gravitated towards technology instead of setting out to be in technology, and probably because it was a little bit intimidating. So there have been so many exciting transformations along the way. I guess I would just really encourage other women out there to think about technology, and also to think about being a leader in technology, because we need more of us.
Right, indeed. And there's little we can do in this day and age and world without technology. So the opportunity set for being in tech is really sizable today, perhaps as sizable as it's ever been. So Molly, thank you so much for your leadership in tech and for your leadership at Envestnet. And we're certainly very thankful for the iCapital investment partnership as well. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
And we'd like to hear from you. Send us an email at yourquestion@icapitalnetwork.com and let us know what questions are the top of mind for you and your clients. I'm Anastasia Amoroso, and thank you for joining us today. We'll see you next time on Beyond 6040.